Catching the hum,
Catching the hum,
did you feel that shift?
catching the hum. The tone just changed.
We're coming to you from the wind tunnel.
Yes.
The wind tunnel is a designated area in our house that has 2 couches, and it's about 10 or 15 feet away from the AC pointing directly at it.
Exactly. We're right in the tunnel
Yeah,
of the wind flow.
yeah. And we thought, what a great place to be. We'll sit on our couch and have a chat with the listeners. I have the stomach flu today, so if I sound, I guess I wouldn't sound stomach flu-y.
I'm not sure what stomach flu sounds like.
It sounds like this. Oh,
Yeah.
I. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I want to talk about with you, babe, and
Yes.
having the listeners listen, because that's what they do best.
Yeah,
They
that's
listen.
why they're the listeners.
But when they talk best too. Like when they send in any kind of feedback, I love it.
Me too.
Yeah, we love it. I was thinking about like the in betweens, right?
Yep.
So because you and I have been to several Airbnbs, and actually, and we've made some whiplash moves. Like we're going down this direction. Nope, never mind. We're going this way, and that's kind of what I want to talk about. So
Okay.
you're game.
I'm game.
Okay.
Yep. And just for you listeners, I had no idea what this was going to be about,
Of course
so now
not.
I know.
No. I don't know. How would you know?
How would I know when we don't
I don't know what's coming out of my mouth until it comes out.
Nobody's more surprised than you to hear what you say.
So to sum up what happened, okay, so we were like, oh my God, the city's too hot. We need to move. And then maybe we should start going out at night because we were sick of the house. We started going out at night, fell in love with Merida. And then we're like, we can't leave Merida. We can make it work. Let's try out different apartments around and see how it feels. So we stayed at one. We had a great experience. We did leave the house more, but it was still pretty hot.
Yeah.
So, we got out in the evening. So the whole day we didn't.
Yes.
But in the morning, we got out in the balcony
Yes. And had our coffee.
and had our coffee. We're out there for a couple hours, so we got some fresh air there. Then the rest of the day we were inside. So I can't remember what we did. Did we go to the casino?
Yes.
Yeah, we went to the casino because it's really cold in
Best
there.
air conditioner in Merida.
That's where all the expats hang out. No, it's not true. Just the Canadians. But anyway, and then in the evening, we kind of went back to the house and then got some food. We figured that out. And then we decided to go to a light show.
Yes.
They have, it's called like video mapping, and they project beautiful images onto buildings. And the building that they happened to do it on was the old penitentiary. And we hadn't been to that area, so we decided to do it. But it was like right around that threshold of 32 degrees.
Yes.
Which isn't hot, but for some reason this time of the year, 32 degrees feels like hellfire. And so anyway, we went and we survived it. It was warm, but we decided to come back, and we were really excited with the whole thing. Like, okay, we got out, we saw this, we saw that. We definitely leave the house more. We need to live more inside of Merida, but maybe more luxury apartment or whatever. So maybe we'll try Cabo Norte, which is like a fancier area here in Merida.
Yeah. The Airbnb we had didn't have a pool, which made a big difference.
Yeah, I think like we thought in that moment, like if we had a pool for the hot part of the afternoon, that would be perfect. I could live with that.
Yes.
But it didn't have that. It was like just like an apartment with a balcony. And so anyway, we ended up booking an Airbnb for next week to try out a really fancier place. It's kind of like a living resort, or I guess they call it a vertical living. On the 21st floor, and it's got like nice pools and lounges and games room
There's
and
a
movie
gym,
theater.
yeah.
So anyway, that's the plan. So when we left the Airbnb, we were like, we know what we're doing with our life. Look at us walking all fancy like to catch our Airbnb back to our house to further test exactly where in Merida we're going to stay. Life is good. We don't have to have anything complicated.
Decision
right?
made.
That's how you felt too, right?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Just
Yep.
making sure I'm on target.
Yep, you are.
So then the car pulls up, and this guy pulls like opens the door, super friendly. Hola, chicas.
We better tell them we ordered an Uber and not just some random car pulled up.
Oh, I thought I said that. Okay, we ordered an Uber and he pulled up. And he reminded me of Jack Black, and he loved the beach, so we call him Beach Jack Black.
Beach Jack Black.
And Beach Jack Black helped put our luggage in the car, and he had bracelets for sale. He had flawless English.
Yeah.
And it ended up that he was he lived in Vegas. He's Mexican, but he lived in Vegas for many years, met his wife there, and they moved back to Mexico, but in this region. So we're talking to him about where he lives. He lives in Progreso, which is right by the beach, for those of you that don't know. It is the beach, right?
Yeah, Beach
So-
City, about half an hour from here.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, Progreso, that's interesting. What do you like about it there? He's like, I just love the beach. I'm like, me too. Like, it just come out of my mouth, right?
Yep.
And you said the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Us too. We rented Airbnbs by the beach. He's like, yeah, I just love it. Like, Merida is such a beautiful city, but when I'm at the beach, like, I can just,
Yep.
that's where I live. That's where I get the breeze. That's where. And as he's talking, I feel all my decisions just swirling into a spiral.
Right out the
and
window.
Going right out the window. What did you feel like?
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I
I
was
could
like-
see them going.
I was like, well, shit.
yeah. Yeah.
Because he's making very valid points. He's like, when I love being at the beach. I wake up, I just look at the water. But when I want to go do anything in the city, it's like 20 minutes.
Yep.
Not really 20 minutes as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, maybe the way he drove.
Maybe. But
Beach
he
Blackjack.
didn't drive that fast. Yeah.
No. But it was funny. I was sitting there and I was thinking, the first thing I thought of was, okay, universe 1, Tracy and Heather, 0.
I thought very much the same. And anyway, by the time we got to our house, which was probably 20 minutes at the very most,
Yeah, it wasn't long.
we opened the door, got out, unlocked our door, and we're like, guess we're moving back to the beach.
Yep.
So much so that I'm like, I'm going to cancel that Airbnb we have coming up. We got to figure this out because we're really being called to the beach. Anyway, that's how we felt. And it was like, as soon as something happens, we shift. So this is kind of what I want to talk about is, let's pretend life is a river. And when we're flowing with it and with letting the waves take us, we tend to let the waves take us right over the waterfall,
Yep. Yep.
Instead of maybe avoiding going completely off the deep end. Maybe
Such
we
a good
should-
point.
Yeah. So I think kind of what I wanted to talk about was the in-betweens give us signs and point us towards ourselves and things that we like.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean we have to take those signs as like written Bible commandments,
Yeah.
right?
No, they're not carved in stone.
No. But don't we do that?
Yeah, we do.
And
we do.
part of it for me is because it sounds easier. Let's stay in Merida. Let's not have to figure out how to drive across the country, figure out a new city, do all that stuff, find a new person, do whatever we have to do with our government addresses and, all that.
Yeah, everything.
So part of that weighs on me, but like I know this, right? So I got to just set that aside.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, all I know is that we aren't living our best life
Yeah.
in this much heat. We love it here. It's beautiful. And we can make it work. We're flexible people, but it doesn't mean that's our best life.
No.
And that's what we need to keep remembering. That like we keep trying to make it work. It's like we're trying to wrestle with something.
Yeah.
And it's just we keep fooling ourselves. We fall right back asleep. And then there comes Beach Jack Black.
Yeah.
And
Then-
he's like, oh, come this way. And it's like a dream.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll follow you right to Progreso. Like, everything he says makes sense. And his story was very similar to ours, like in how much he loved his wife and, how they feel at the beach. Like, he actually used the same words we use
Yep.
to describe it.
Yep.
But
He did, 100%.
He did give us little hints, though, because he did say he was a gardener, right?
Yep.
In Vegas.
Yeah.
So he could tolerate the heat.
He can take the heat. Yeah.
That was something I failed to hear until right now.
I never put that together either,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, so when things are like, we basically already know what we want, but we just keep wrestling with this.
Yeah. And it is so funny that we do it that way because, like, it's almost like the universe is just standing up there and it's like watching us and it's like, oh, you guys think you have free will? Okay, well, I'll let you go and then see if you get to where
Yeah.
you're supposed to be going in the big grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
And then when we get way off course, the universe just goes, okay, now it's time for me to really set you guys straight again because you've fallen. Not only have you tripped and fallen off the path, you've rolled down the hill into the ditch.
Yeah,
So
like-
let me get you back up here.
It felt like a joke, especially because
Yeah.
I think as he was rolling up, we were saying to one another, oh, it's so nice to have this figured out.
Yep.
There comes Q Beach Jack Black.
Q Beach Jack Black. Yep. Yeah.
So it just felt really like, you know, it was dangling something that, like a sign for us,
Yeah.
right? But then we took it too seriously. Like it was a sign that there's more to the story, not there's a sign that we need to move to Progresso. And that's the issue. It's like when we see things, it's like the universe or reality or whatever clearly is talking to us and interacting with us in a lot of different ways all the time. We can feel it. We can sense shifts. We see things that come up, way too much coincidence involved.
Oh, way too much.
But it doesn't mean we have to like immediately move to wherever. Like what if it started giving us signs for China? We're not going to just move to China,
No.
but we might.
Well, you just look, anything's possible.
Yeah.
But I definitely think, though, like, it almost seems like humor, like, funny to me when it's just like, we just barely get the words out of our mouth to say, okay, we think we've really got a solid plan now and we'll start working in that direction. And that's when the universe just goes, well, it's really not what I had in mind for you. It's not your life path. You think you have free will. You think you have these decisions.
Well, we're trying to get you to realize that this isn't it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're going to send you Beach Jack Black.
Yeah.
Or we're going to do whatever, right?
It just feels like we have like a Truman Show style babysitter up there that's like, these two dinglings, I'm going to make them second guess their decisions. And then we're like, cool, second decision. They're like, these dinglings didn't get it. Now they're going to Progresso.
Yeah. God, now I got to really like send them something that they can't miss.
Yeah. And it's heat.
And it's the heat. Yeah.
Heat makes things clear.
Very clear.
Yeah. I say that, but it wasn't that clear because obviously we've been struggling trying to figure this out for a while.
And we thought we were still going to stay here. So yeah, clear as mud, I guess.
Yeah. But we're mixing up a few things with that. And that's what we needed to do, was to kind of pull it apart and go, okay, we're dealing with this. All these things can be true at the same time.
That's right.
Most decisions that I've made in my past were, I don't like this, so I'm doing that. This person drives me crazy, so I'm not going to be with that person or whatever, right? It's, what the frig? Oh, it's the Amazon parrots. God, I thought somebody was here. but anyway, and you know, I kind of felt like the only way I could make a movement is if I had a proper excuse for a movement.
Yep.
But I don't need to hate Merida to leave it.
No.
Because I don't. I love Merida.
Exactly.
And I'm still going to leave it.
Yep.
So I think that's different. It feels different,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because it's like, I love so many things. Like, where's that threshold? Where's that line?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm second guessing, because it seems like I'm at an edge, but I don't know. It seems blurry.
Well, it's almost like you're on a teeter-totter, right? You're in the middle and everything is flush,
Yeah.
right? And nothing's tilting. And then the heat hits and you go to one side and you say, oh, you know, no, that's the end of it. But then, you know, we go, you know, it cools off one evening. We take an Uber. We go down to this lovely park. We see this wonderful show. So it brings you back almost to the other side where it teeters
Yeah.
the other way. And then it just kind of keeps tilting back and forth.
It does. And I think the listeners would probably find that other points in their life this happens, you know, like
Sure.
a job that pays the bills and gives you really great bonuses or whatever, and then it drives you crazy and
Yeah.
you feel like you're absolutely just sucking the soul right out of you.
Yeah.
So there's a teeter-totter
Yeah.
happening. Same thing with a relationship. You could love somebody, but you're not getting that extra
Yeah.
whatever in your life. Like there's
Exactly.
just so many times. Same
Yeah.
things with, like, I found that happened a lot, and it was kind of the motivator to move to Mexico to begin with. In PEI, life was fine,
Yeah.
right? Like
Oh, yeah.
things were going good. We had jobs, we had friends, we had the house,
Yeah.
we had a good life. but nothing was really lighting us up. And I
That's
think
right.
that's the difference, is that we tried to take it a little bit further,
Yeah.
because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to not just tolerate anything.
Well, we don't want to just exist here. We want to live our best life, right? You can
Yeah,
just exist and
exactly.
do your day to day, and
Yeah.
that's great. But it's not what we want. We want to live our best life and go and do and see.
I just think it would be really awful to get at the end of your life and go, I just had just a fair existence, you know? Like,
Yeah.
because I know there's a lot of people that would be happy to accept whatever's going on in their life, and we're those people sometimes,
Yeah,
right?
sometimes we are
We
still.
default to that.
Yep.
Like, how long do we sit in an uncomfortable chair before, or glasses? I needed glasses forever, and it's just like, well, they're doing okay.
Yeah, I can still see.
Oh God,
You run
I'm
into the
terrible for
wall.
that.
Yeah,
Really, I am.
Glasses and shoes.
Yeah, glasses and shoes, are my worst things to buy. But yeah, so I think that's just, it's like realizing, okay, there's a decision that could happen here. I could push it forward, even though it's going to initially suck. I got to remove that from the equation and go, what could be?
Yeah.
Where's the possibility, the dreaming part of it?
And that's the key, right? That's the part of not just settling.
But the other thing that I think is really important to mention is that a lot of the times my reality that I end up moving towards is actually way better than I expected,
Yeah.
right? Like, I would have never dreamt I was in this situation like 5 years ago, right?
No.
And it just seems like, even though, we struggle here with the house, I don't regret a bit of it, because we had such a fabulous time and
Yeah.
experience. Like, it's just struggles with day-to-day stuff, because
Yeah.
we're in a foreign country
And the
struggling
language.
through Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was trying to speak to our pool guys this morning, and I did pretty good, but there's definitely always, I was missing words, and they, at the end of it, were understanding me, and I was getting them. But I mean, was it a clear sentence and a clear conversation? No, there was a little bit of
It's jagged,
charades and a
yeah.
little bit of, kind of filling the blanks in our heads,
Yeah. Yeah.
For them, it would be filling in the blanks. For me, it was translating to try and catch everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe it's that you and I have decided that, although we understand we can't make life perfect, but we certainly don't want to be the ones holding ourselves back from something that can easily be solved.
Yeah.
Like, I know that where we're going next, it might have other issues that this place doesn't, but I know for sure what is the problem for this place. Like, I'm just starting my hot flashes and all that stuff.
Yep.
So chances are I'm going to be hot for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just think, like, it just sounds adventurous. Like, whenever there's like a little glint of possibility, that's kind of like the sign that there's like a thread there, or life is there.
Yeah. Yeah. Something that really catches your attention to bring you that way.
Yeah. Do you find that though? Do you find that in your life that you easily settle for what you have?
Oh.
Because it sounds like you don't appreciate it.
Yeah, very, very much so. Like, I've often been that way, where it's like, it's good enough. Like,
Yeah.
that's good enough, and, you have a jacket that's got a hole in it, it's good enough, nobody sees it, and I only wear it once every week or something, you know what I mean?
It's almost like the two things can be true.
Yeah.
Like, using the jacket as an example. Yes, the jacket is good enough, but also a new jacket is better.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I was always like that, very
Yeah.
much like that. It was just like, mediocre is fine. In pretty much everything that I did,
Yeah.
I did or owned for my house.
Yeah.
Like, when I really think back about my house in Canada, 90% of it was filled with, items that came from mom and dad's or
That you
other
didn't
people
want.
that I didn't even really want. But I never really had anything of my own.
And you had nothing against them.
No, nothing against it. And I appreciate it when mom and dad gave me some things, because I didn't have them myself, right?
Yeah.
Like, so when they'd go and buy a new sofa and chair set, they would give me their old one.
But it
which was
wasn't
great.
lighting you up.
No, well, of course not, because it was an old secondhand used sofa and chair set. Would
Yeah.
a brand new sofa and chair set have lit me up?
Yeah.
But that one was good enough.
Yeah.
Right? It was good enough. I could sit on it, watch TV, and it was fine.
Yeah.
So, I never really went overboard with, what I consider overboard, but now I think
Yeah.
would be just living a better life would have been just go and buy my own
Well, it
sofa
was
and
really
chair set.
interesting when I first moved in with you, because you I had been around that house forever, and like I knew how you felt with those things. But when I got to know you on a deeper level, it was like, babe, like that just you're annoyed with this thing, like the microwave, for instance.
Oh my God, I wanted to throw that
It's
thing.
like, why just be annoyed with it? Like, you know, you make good money, like just
Yeah,
get rid of it.
It's a microwave. Go buy a new one.
And like the
Yeah.
first time I showered in the bedroom, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
the bathroom. In
I
there.
remember the lecture.
Yeah. Well,
I joke,
I
but-
showered in there. Like, here's how it works. Like, so I showered in there, and I just really get creeped out with like plumbing and bathroom stuff anyway. Like, it's got to be pretty perfect for me to be okay. And it was like, I forget, you needed something and you opened the door, and I was so cranky with you. You're like, are you okay? And I got out and I said, look, I'm so sorry that I snapped at you. But like, I was in this really dark bathroom, and everything was kind of half crooked, and the shower curtain was attacking me, and the water wasn't right, and this was wrong, and that was wrong, and it looked like this and that, and everything's cluttered. And remember, I was like, so like, and you're like, oh, okay, well, yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. I said, so when you go in the shower, like, you don't look like at all these things? And you're like, no, I just shower with my eyes closed.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
thought,
I'm gonna get soap in my eyes if I keep them open the way I shower.
what a Heather response. I just solved the problem. I just close my eyes and keep my smile on my face. Which is
Exactly.
what I love about you, but also I don't, because you're not living your best life either.
No, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
so then we renovated the bathroom,
Yeah.
and I felt way better, and you felt way better.
Yeah, it was a much better renovation. Like, it was really nice. The bathroom really looked good when we left. Yeah, it was funny.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
And
it
when
was
you-
funny how mad you got. It was like, I went in to just get a towel or something, and I like just
Well-
reached my hand in, and you're like, don't come in here, it's dark and this is crooked. I was like, I'm
mad.
like, wow.
But
Okay.
like the tap, I couldn't get the water. It was either boiling hot or ice cold. I have way thicker hair than you.
Yeah.
So I was in there for like 35 minutes with that thing dribbling onto my head with like really shitty shampoo, sorry, in like a crooked bathroom with this thing attacking me all the time, and the drain being all like, I'm gonna get you. Like, and like everything was wrong. Just everything. Yeah.
So anyway, yes, I guess to answer to bring us back, I
Sorry,
guess
guys.
yes, I probably did do some mediocre things
Yeah.
that were not my best life in my past.
when we changed the bathroom, and this isn't like we didn't go over the top. I'm not trying to say that, but we made small changes. We didn't do a massive gut or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just small changes to make it more comfortable.
Well, and the funny thing, one of the best things we did was just get one of those rounded shower curtain rods that took the shower curtain out a little bit further.
Well, when I told you about that, you're like, oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm like, oh my God, like, oh, we just got to go get one instantly.
Yeah. So, and that's why I say it's not that it was an expensive fix or whatever. Like, you go and you buy it for like $25 at Canadian Tire.
Yeah, we just changed a few things.
And, we put new lighting in, new light
Background,
fixtures.
new
and
mirrors
a couple of
and-
new mirrors. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
And a
so
shelf.
anyway, and a shelf. So, I mean, the bathroom was small, but we did do a fair bit of renovations. But
Okay,
I
but it
mean,
doesn't matter. But the whole thing is,
now you bring me back.
yeah,
Okay.
here's the pull
Reel
you
me
in. But the whole thing is that both of us are really bad for being like, it's fine. And each one of us is trying to bring out the more joyful responses in each other, right?
Exactly.
And I'm like, well, get the more comfortable thing or do this. And then you're like, oh, I didn't even think of it. It's like we don't even think of ourselves.
Yeah.
But now we're getting used to it.
Yeah.
But now we're trying to figure out what do I actually want? Because Merida's beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
it's so amazing at night. It has so many things I want. I love how safe it is. I could go on forever.
Oh, yeah, there's so many things.
And all those things, and on the other side of the teeter-totter or whatever is heat.
Yeah.
And all those things and heat have the same weight.
Well, they do and they don't.
And
'Cause
heat
when
weighs more in the afternoon.
When the heat really comes on, it hits the ground and shoves everything else
That's
flying.
true. Yeah. But the rest of the year, it's not so bad. So
Yeah.
anyway, that's why it was complicated. But I think most of you can understand that that's how decisions in general become complicated. Just like it was complicated for us to come to Mexico because things are fine. What are we doing? But then that was a little bit easier because it was like, you know what? Like, what an adventure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And I'm sure, like, you know, everybody has done in their life, and I would be shocked to hear if anybody has not done this, a pros and cons list.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, that's really where you get down to. It's like, but everything, like you could have 10 pros and 3 cons.
Yeah, but when you have like ADHD, those pros and cons lists can become monsters.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'm not like normal. I wouldn't be able to just write a pros and cons list and look at things. I get too deep into things, right? Like, oh, Merida's beautiful, but there's this part and this and this and this. And I have all these subcategories. And then it would just break out into a huge decisioning tree. And like, I'd be writing a book about it.
Yeah. No, but all I'm saying is that everybody has gone through that, you know,
Yeah,
trying to
decisions.
make a decision. Yeah.
Yeah. But usually, I think most people pick what's going to disrupt everybody the least.
Yeah.
And we don't have those worries.
No.
Nobody in Canada cares if we're in Merida, if we're in Guadalajara, in Mexico City.
We're still an airplane flight away.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether we're here or there or
No
wherever.
one gives two shits about what city we're at. Some of them probably don't even remember that we're in Mexico. So that's a real benefit right there. We don't have kids weighing on the decision. We don't have, I mean, Persia just wants to be with us.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And we don't have responsibilities outside of it. You know, we do have some people here that we would miss.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, but it's just,
Yeah.
we miss people in Canada too.
Yeah, exactly. It's still what's best for us.
But can you imagine if we had like a family here, right?
Yeah.
It'd be so much more complicated because like, what if half your family was like, I absolutely can't be here. Like, it's kind of like you and me.
Yeah.
Like you deal with the heat much better than me.
Yeah.
It's still too much for you, but it's like a no-go for me.
Yeah.
now.
It's over the top for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what if you lived in a family and you absolutely love Merida and the heat didn't bother you?
Yeah.
Like you're kind of like more like a local, but like a couple people in your family couldn't handle it. It'd be really hard to make that decision, try
Yeah.
to make a decision that works for everybody.
Yeah, it'd make it much more difficult, that's for sure.
Especially when kids have family and friends and
Yeah.
family gets all tied in together.
Yeah.
Boy, that's so
Schools
complicated.
and- yeah.
Yeah, we're very fortunate to have our family, but we're very fortunate to have our family not involved in that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. We don't
Yeah.
have to consider that portion of it because, like I said,
No.
no matter where we are, we're still an airplane ride away.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
whether they fly to Mexico City, Merida, Guadalajara, it's still a
Exactly.
flight.
For Heather and I, our big thing in life is just trying to live a life where we're healthier and extend our life and have more quality of life.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've made some decisions like coming to Mexico, have the ability to have doctors. We have great healthcare system here.
Yep.
All those things are right. The food's more fresh. We're eating really good now.
Yep.
You know, but the problem is we're not moving. We're not outside as much
Yeah.
as we should be.
Well, and that's just it. Like going for a swim in the morning or in the afternoon for an hour.
Well, it's not like
I'm-
we're doing laps.
Well, no, and it's because our pool is not very big. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a cute little pool, but it's not a lap pool.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you get no exercise from it other than getting cooled off.
Yeah.
And because, yeah, you can't really go anywhere. Even, like, we even went out the other night and it was 32 degrees at 9 o'clock at night. So
Yeah.
it was like, yeah.
We walked until we found wind and then we stopped there
yeah. And called an Uber.
and called an Uber. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if we had a lap pool here, it would just take us 10 hours more to clean the leaves out of it. Can you
That's
imagine?
for sure. Oh, my God, no.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
So anyway, that's where we're at.
That's the update.
I'd love to hear what kind of weird scenarios you guys are in. I'm sure there's all sorts of decisions happening to all the listeners that maybe you're listening to this podcast not even thinking you have a decision to be made, and then as soon as 10 minutes from now, all of a sudden you're going to be like, oh, well, shit, I'm in a decision.
Yeah. Well, and not only that, but the universe might say to you, oh, you think you know.
Let's
Let me
cue
just-
Jack Black
let me-
decision.
Send you Beach Jack Black
Yeah.
and see what you think.
Yeah, so if you guys need to check out our website for other episodes or stories or just to peruse or join our list that I never email updates on, you can go to,
CatchingTheHum.com.
or you can send an email at hum@catchingthehum.com. And we're also on Facebook. But definitely feel free if you want to tell a story. If there's anything you really like or dislike about the podcast, like we're always open
Yeah.
to hearing it. Doesn't mean we're going to listen, but I mean, we'll hear you, but it doesn't mean we'll make a decision based upon it. But we might.
Yeah, have we not just told you we don't know how to make decisions?
Yeah. Don't give us any more
Don't
decisions.
give us any more decisions.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Catching the hum. Did you feel the shift? Something in the static gave the day a lift. Heather found the rhythm. Tracy caught the drum. Heard you first. Carl Sam said, that's the hum.